This is the Iowa Weather Report for Monday, January 12th, 2015. And now our first look at the ZRZ GFS model run at noon today. We have a disturbance that's moving through the Great Lakes, and that'll move away from us. Brought a little bit of snow to our southeastern counties yesterday and last evening, but this will be slowly clearing away. Skies will start out a bit cloudy in our southeastern counties with still slow clearing, but temperatures will be cold across the state. Highs in the single digits and lower to middle teens across the state, with sunshine by the end of the day for most of the state. Tonight it'll get very cold with this high pressure overhead. Lows tonight will be well below zero, maybe some teens below zero in our northern and northwestern counties, and highs on Tuesday will struggle into the teens, maybe some upper single digits, sunshine around for most. Wednesday, can't rule out Wednesday morning an isolated flurry in our northern counties with that disturbance moving through the Great Lakes. Otherwise, it'll still be partly to mostly sunny. Highs will be climbing back into the upper teens through the 20s. And then on Thursday, we should see upper teens to upper 20s, maybe a couple of the 30s in our western counties, especially in the Les Hills region and the Siouxland or so. Very warm air developing off to our west. As you can see, the main storm track well to our north. Then as we head toward the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, winds out of the south. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s through the 30s. The snowpack is really going to keep the temperatures down closer to the freezing mark. So once we get rid of some of that snow, especially in our southern counties, that could really boost the temperatures up. Plenty of sunshine around during this time frame. However, by Sunday, here you can see we have a disturbance beginning to take shape off to our south and west. The temperatures will slowly start to come down as the heights come down in the upper levels, so temperatures will cool slightly, but the system will develop to our south and west. You can see that here next Monday, big system developing over the Four Corners region, and that's going to be aiming toward us as we go toward the beginning of next week, but we have plenty of time to watch it. At the surface, it shows a system beginning to take shape, Gulf moisture, and this is what we have to worry about. What will the temperature be at the surface? Will we have warm air aloft, and that could bring us maybe freezing rain, or will we have snow? We'll have to wait and see. We have plenty of time to watch it, as we do the extended period. This is January the 23rd, trough over the west, system digging in through Utah and Nevada. That looks to be moving into our direction. Another system up across northern Quebec, more or less what people would call the polar vortex. And you can see a system coming in. Could bring us a little bit of snow if this is right. A lot of moisture across the south with maybe some showers and storms there. At the end of the forecast on the 27th, well, we've seen this before. Look at the pattern. Look at the flow. It's coming from the North Pole, across Canada, into the plains, and into our neck of the woods around what people would call the polar vortex. And that will be bringing a lot of cold air. So the end of the month looks like it could be back to the cold Arctic air if this is correct. We saw this yesterday. We'll have to see if we continue to see this in the coming days, but it does look interesting. Satellite image from last evening. The system moving just about to move out of the state last evening brought us a bit of snow in our southeastern counties, about an inch or so. A lot of ice problems further in the Ohio Valley. A lot of rain across the south and east. The watch warning map from last evening, some winter weather advisories from Missouri eastward, some ice storm warnings in central Indiana, freezing rain advisories in the mid-Atlantic and the upper Ohio River Valley, and some winter weather issues out west. Wind chill advisory across the northern tier of the country. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Friday evening at 6 o'clock. Most of the precipitation you see in southeast Iowa was last evening into early today. Better chances of heavy precipitation across the eastern Carolinas.